Hey everyone, it's Mlb. Welcome to the show.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Atlanta Braves.
And now, your 2000
First pitch coming your way next.
Atlanta Braves.
Just about set. Our starter in this one, Spencer Strider. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there are two down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it.
And now Eric Pineda. He's 0 for 1. Pineda goes 5 feet 9 inches, 200 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Acuna moving back. Out of here. His 59th home run of the season. And they add a pair. It's 3-2.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now up for Washington, Eric Pineda. He's already homered here in this one. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Go ahead, run on base. Now it's the DH, Diego Vargas. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And that is gone. He sends it out of here. And that gives him a lead. It's 5-3.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Double play ball to second. tosses to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
We go to the top of the 7th. Up now for Washington, Eric Pineda.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And a pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So now here's the DH, Diego Vargas. He's already homered in this game. Throw to first. Pineda back in on a dive. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Hit on the ground to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
On the ground right side to second. There's one. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Here's a 1-2. To short, could be 2. There's one. On to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Welcome back. So here's Murphy now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Tapped softly on the ground. Pineda slings to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
We go to the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, Eric Pineda.
Find something you like out there. Pineda.
Come on, baby. See it.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
The pitch. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy. The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the victorious Washington Nationals, 6 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 11 men on base.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
2024 Atlanta Braves.
Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, A.J. Minter. How about a report on him, Chris?
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
That to right. Luplow settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Here's Garrett Hampson. Led off the game with a strikeout. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Didn't make quality.
Up next,
Here's a big power threat. Eric Pineda. Flied to right his first time. Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched.
So digging in, Eric Pineda. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that one's gone. He circles the bases, and we're level. It's 3-3. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The 0-1. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. The throw. Apostle tossed to second, to first. Double play. Nicely done.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
So 2 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Eric Pineda. 1 for 3.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. The throw into second. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Over to first, and he saved.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
First offering, runner goes. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. Now at the plate, Michael Harris.
Hey, no out. No out now.
Williams back to work. Ripped on the ground to second. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean play.
Here's Matt Olson. And he deals. Double play ball to second. There's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tough.
And now up for Washington, Eric Pineda. Trying to deliver as the hero. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves strand the tying run on base to win it. 4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it. John B. saying. Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Getting the nod in this one, Cade Cavalli. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And gone. He made him pay for that one. His 61st home run of the season. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that. And
top half of the third inning. And now Santiago Espinal. Cavalli back to work. On the ground, right side. Pineda. Sends it to first. And one away in the top of the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin.
So one out with 2 aboard. Up now for Washington, Eric Pineda. He's already homered in this one.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is gone. That's what the fans came to see. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
Pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belch. And he's already singled in this game. And the pitch. And that bunted towards first. Chavis racing over to make the catch. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Base is empty, one away. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 so far. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Eric Pineda. And here it comes. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Kiermaier going back some more, gone! He crushes that one to center field, and they add a run. It's 7-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Jake Alou next up for the Blue Jays. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. On to Chavis. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Nationals 7 and the Blue Jays 2. Here's the second baseman, Eric Pineda.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off.
Find me a barrel right here.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That was a moonshot. His 4th home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 8-2.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
And now the right fielder, Pavin Smith, 1 for 2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
On the ground, Pineda. That ends the frame. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Nationals 8 and the Blue Jays 5.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals, 9 runs.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. 2 of the best teams. Now it's going to be Eric Pineda coming off a good one. 4 for 4 yesterday. Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. So he leaves the yard to left. Home run number 65 on the year. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And at second with one away, Eric Pineda digging in for the Nationals. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
Hey, one time, right now.
Line drive and foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. They're going crazy in the dugout, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-2.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
2 outs, nobody on. Eric Pineda digs in now.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That one ripped left field. Up against the wall and brings it in. Nationals go quietly, and it remains 5-2. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Hey, look up for us. Strike out for us.
Runner leads away at second. On the ground, right side. On to Chavis. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Now back, third baseman for Mlb.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Eric Pineda.
Second baseman.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Gibson back to work. On a line. Varsho puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Pavin Smith. 2-2. Ground ball right side, Pineda. In plenty of time to first. He's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there.
Next to hit for the Nats, Eric Pineda. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Diego Vargas.
Hey, keep going up there. Watch up.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. Save! Ball game. They walk it off.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. These guys are celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
6-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Washington Nationals, 6 runs.
So 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Right now the leading RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season. 0-1 down. Right side, Pineda. Fires over to first. And Guerrero is set down. 3rd out. So only 1 hit in the inning, the solo homer, and it puts him ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Nationals nothing. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Eric Pineda digging in for the Nationals. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 67th home run of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
1 out, base is empty. Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Bunting for a hit. Chavis. He steps on the bag, and they get him trying to bunt for a hit.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back, you assume.
So the lineup flips over, and now Santiago Espinal 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a pitch. And he tries to drag bunt towards first, and they tag him out. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Eric Pineda. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. That one out to right. Smith going back on this one. Puts it away for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now for the Jays, Pavin Smith. Flied out his first time.
Pavin Smith.
0-1. Right side, hard hit. To first, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Santiago Espinal.
2 down here.
Martinez off of first with 2 away. On the ground, right side, Pineda. On to first. That's out number 3. 2 outs, runner at first. And now up for Washington, Eric Pineda. He's already homered here in this one. This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. A 2-run homer, and it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 4-2.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Kiermaier now. 1 for 3. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And he lays down a bunt. He takes it on his own. Out number 3. Blue Jays leave a pair, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Back here in Nationals Park, on to the bottom of the 8th, leading off Eric Pineda.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Let's go one more time, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Bundy back to work. It's through for a hit, and the leadoff man aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Diego Vargas digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a ball popped up. Martinez settles underneath it, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Austin Wells. He's already homered in this game. The 0-2. Bounce to the left side. Fires over to Guerrero. Play is made, 2 out. Man at second here with 2 away. Number 70 digging in for the Nationals.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some.
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a bouncer. Gets it to first, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Washington. They're still out in front. So up next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. The tying run at the plate. To the right side. Pineda over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good late life on that inside fastball.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at here in Washington, D.C. Glad you're with us. And Chris, of course, you have to think about that 2019 World Series run. Really impressive by the Nats. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch and towing the slab, Josiah Gray.
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot.
That one hammered left field. Hayes going back some more. That one is gone. A two-run shot, his 69th homer of the year. The Nationals strike first. It's 2-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer at his first at bat. The 0-2. Tap back up the middle. Over to second for 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 3 and the Nationals 2. Eric Pineda digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered in this one. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mullins right there to make the grab. And that's the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the DH, Lamont Wade Jr. Gregg back to work. Bunting for a hit, first base side. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Now back, the third baseman, Urias.
And now it's Austin Hayes. 1 for 2.
Austin Hayes.
Hey, we got no one.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play. And welcome back. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Eric Pineda. Pineda goes 5 feet 9 inches, just 19 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Means back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins settles under it. And there's one away.
Almost allowed.
No outs. Runner at first. Eric Pineda digging in for the Nationals. Line drive. Leaps and he's got it.
Timed it perfect. It's hard. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore.
Last time out, it just seemed like he wasn't trusting his stuff. He fell behind in the count, walked a number of guys. Today, he's got to pitch aggressively, and he's got to pitch inside.
On the ground right side, Pineda. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And now Terrin Vavra will get a chance to hit.
Terrin Vavra.
2 down now.
And he hits a ground ball right side, Pineda. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Eric Pineda.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. In the air out to center. Mullins pulls that one down, and there's one down. Anthony Santander at the plate. He reached on a walk his first time. At the belt and fires. Ground ball right side, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Safe at first, they won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. Eric Pineda digging in for the Nationals. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one's got a chance. Gone. Home run number 70 on the year. And they slice into the lead. It's 3-2.
With this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Eric Pineda digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That one ripped. Mullins moving back for it, looking up, and that one's gone. A soaring shot to center, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in the long ball threat, Eric Pineda.
The second baseman.
Pineda goes 5 feet 9 inches, 200 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Smash down the left field line. That one opts against the fence. The throw in. Safe at second. He legs out the double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So up next, Winston Ortiz. He's already homered in this game. 0-2 now. Hit weakly on the ground. Fires to first on the run. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin.
Up now for Washington, Austin Wells.
Hey, speed up and drive.
Popped up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 6, Michael.
Here's Chavis now. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Right-handed reliever. Runner takes off for third. Out towards right center field. Fabra makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nationals leave 1. 2 on with 1 out. Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit.
Hey, one away. One away.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Slings to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Nationals 11 and the O's 4. Back in Washington, D.C., here's the second baseman, Eric Pineda.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Aiken back to work. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And it is gone. He's done it again. And they boost their lead. It's 12-4.
On quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3 home.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
Here we go.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Throw to first, in time, ball game, and the Nationals slug their way to a win in this one.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching, guys are making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
12-4 is the way this one. Thanks so much.
We know a variety of things can contribute to a player's success at any level.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. 2 of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Tampa Bay Rays.
And now, your 2000
First pitch coming your way next.
Tampa Bay Rays.
Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Tyler Glasnow. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Rosarena moving under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So the Nats leave a pair, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And now it's Brandon Lau. Very used to hitting in spots like this. Right now, second in the AL in RBIs. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Ground ball could be 2. Fires to second for 1. They complete the double play, but the run scores. It's 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, on to the 3rd inning. And now up for Washington, Eric Pineda. Glasnow back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Siri going back on it. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. A solo shot, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
Pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Eric Pineda digging in for the Nationals.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Hard hit, base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. Coming home. The relay. Slide, tag, save. And it's 8-4. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
One out, runner at second. Now the left fielder, Winston Ortiz.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him any.
Runner takes off. Left field. Rosarena makes the grab. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Runner breaks for third. And down on strikes. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So they move out. Yandy Diaz now.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Bounce to the right side. Over to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Runners on the corners with 1 gone. C.J. Cron next to hit for the Rays.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
On the ground, a short could be 2. To second for 1. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. It's the Nationals 8, the Rays 5. One out, runner at second. Now it's the second baseman, Eric Pineda.
Drove in 3 last time up, and another chance to put something on the board here.
Crushed in the air, left center field, way back there, no doubt about it. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add a pair. It's 10-7.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Oh, he throws it away. And the runner is in to score from third. Bad mistake there. The second run scores, and now they trail by 1. We go to the 8th, and the batter now, Eric Pineda. The pitch. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He'll touch them all. And now they're out in front. It's 11-10. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special, and I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Harold Ramirez next to hit for the Rays.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here, trying to get him into scoring position.
And the righty deals. On the ground, 2 ball. The flip to second. And the home fans sit down following the twin killing. 2 away.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll. And that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to. Good feeling.